I'm going to review really an author right now as opposed to his books. And the author is C.S. Forester. And this is a volume of collected some of his novels, The Young Hornblower. He created a character in the beginning of the Second World War called Horatio Hornblower. And he wrote, I think, 14 books featuring this character. And they're all about the Napoleonic Wars. And very much using that as a counterpart to the Third Reich, France, the Third Reich, Napoleonic France, and this dictator, the way he refers to him, the Corsican tyrant, which would be the same way people referred to Hitler, the German tyrant, the Nazi tyrant. Forester is one of these, he was the first person to do this, and those other novels have come along, the Patrick O'Brian novels, and there is a school of thought that think they're better, but friends, I'm here to tell you that just isn't so. I can barely read the Patrick O'Brian novels. I read the Hornblower novels. My mother gave me one when I was like a junior in high school. When I was a junior in middle school. When I was in junior high school, and I was completely intrigued with it. And I have read these novels, I know this is going to sound weird, 25 times each. They're so fascinating. And I realized after I wrote my novel, rereading these novels, how much impact, as you might imagine, it had on my own style. But one of the things that's fascinating about C.S. Forester is the way, and this is really something that influenced me. He shows these complex maneuvers that naval officers had to perform with sailing ships, which is pretty darn complicated, and all these different things that they have to do. And he doesn't describe it. He writes about them doing it, and you become sort of fascinated with this, like they're like hauling a huge cannon up a hill or something. And he influenced me greatly because this really fascinated me. He also very, very much captures the feeling of the time and the speech of the people. And so if you want to read, let me tell you, a series of adventure novels, I gotta tell you, the Hornblower series by C.S. Forester is by far the best, set in the Napoleonic era, by far better than the Patrick O'Brian novels, far better.